All right. Real quick, yeah, just fix your setting, Max, just so you can see everything. Just like tilt down. You have a lot of headspace. Just tilt down. Yeah.
Ah, shit. I knew it.
No, that was fine how it
Didn't
was.
want to move it.
That was fine how it was. Just don't move the headphones out the way and you'll be good. Yeah. How it is there, just move the headphones.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. It just makes it's more appealing because when you're just up there, it's just ugly because it's just on your face because they're already small boxed as it is. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
All right. Welcome to Confidential Cinema. I'm Henry Confidential as always, and we have another match. As you see, just get this right out of there. Unfortunately, due to him visiting America and just being a busy person right now, Jacob Blendon had to drop out just for the time being. So we have a great pal of mine and all of us, you know, the most lovable bearded man around, Malcolm Lay. So he's going to fill in for Jacob. And unfortunately, he's been given the stakes. He knew this before he signed up, that since he's filling in for Jacob, who is on the loser's bracket end of the situation, that Malcolm is a, you know, no matter what, win or lose situations, or win or like lose out situation. So he doesn't get a second chance like everybody else has. So he's starting 0-0, but he's only getting one shot. So if he loses, he's done. So he knows that going in, accepted that, and he's here to play Max, who unfortunately lost to Andrew in a very interesting match, to say the least. Let's just see if Max is more familiar with the format and, you know, taking it seriously this time, or if this is just going to be a shit show. So with that being said, gentlemen, we're going to start off with a face-off because I like hockey. Since Max was technically in the league before, he's going to be A, and then Malcolm, you're going to be B. I'm going to read the question, yell out your letter when you're ready, okay?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Who were the two leads in Knocked Up?
Hey,
B.
I got A from Max.
Seth Rogen and Katherine Heigl.
That is correct. So Max is going to be up 1 point to start off going into round one, and if there's a tie at the end of rounds 1 or 2, he'll decide to go first or second. So with that being said, Max, can you let everybody know what you chose for your strength in round 1?
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
All right, and Malcolm, let us know what you chose.
I chose Harry Potter.
All right, so with that being said, we're going to start off. It's going to be all whiteboard. There's going to be 10 questions, 5 from each category, and they're going to answer questions from both their opponents' categories as well as their own, so all 10 questions. So with that being said, first question. What nickname does the Grand Master give Thor in Ragnarok? Thought this was a nice, interesting thing I thought of, and I had some fun writing this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, markers down. Max, we're going to start off with you because this was your category.
Spoilers.
All right, and Malcolm?
I can remember it.
It was, in fact, Sparkles, making fun of his out of his fingers. He's like, were those sparkles? Ooh, it's Jeff Goldblumisms. So Max goes up 2-0, and now we're going to jump over to Harry Potter. What are the 3 initials on the Horcrux that is found at the end of the Half-Blood Prince? Max, did you do any studying for Harry Potter, unlike Scream last time?
Nope.
So much respect for the game. Gotta love it. 5.
I've seen the movies.
At least that helps,
Right.
unlike Scream. 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 3 initials. Malcolm, what do you got?
R-A-B.
And Max?
I don't know.
Hey, those are 3 initials, but yes, it was R-A-B. 2-1. Jumping back over to the MCU. What music artist does Wong get caught listening to in Doctor Strange? Somebody's got a ringtone playing. Luckily for Malcolm, I doubt that there was somebody texting him the exact answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, pen's down. All right, Max, it's yours.
Beyonce.
And Malcolm?
Yeah, I could remember it.
Oh, he didn't have it. It was Beyonce. Did he put a ring on it? We'll never know. Next question. Back over to Harry Potter. Who calls the trio thieves at Gringotts in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Who? What? I didn't understand it. Cut.
Who calls the trio thieves? Who yells at them thieves multiple times in Gringotts in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Oh.
Looking for a character name. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Malcolm.
Probably got the name wrong. Was it Bogart or something like that?
Okay, and Max.
I don't know.
It was Grip Hook.
Oh,
Hook.
see?
Thieves,
obvious.
thieves, thieves. Back over the MCU. What year does the opening of Iron Man 3 take place?
Oh, shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Max
1999,
and Malcolm.
I think.
1999.
That is correct. New Millennium time. Easy question, but tough if you really overthink it or if you don't know. Next question. How did Harry originally think his parents died?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, we will not accept their souls leaving their body. 5, 4, 3. That was a joke. Nobody got it? Cool. 2, and 1. Malcolm, what do you got?
Car crash.
And Max?
Yeah, no. I said they were killed by Voldemort.
Ooh, nope. That was not why he originally knew. He was lied to because he was not supposed to be told he was a wizard. Malcolm cuts into the lead. It is 4-3. Jumping back over to MCU, the 7th question overall. What is the name of the villain in Ant-Man and the Wasp? Movie's finally out on a disc over here in America, so I don't know foreign releases, so don't want to assume. But over here, it's available. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Max.
I hated that movie. It was Ghost.
And Malcolm?
I mean, it was Ghost.
But, like, there's also...
The other one as well,
Yeah.
which I can't remember.
Yeah, we're
really
talking about the like villain part. Yeah, the
Yeah.
We're not talking about the evil henchman guy.
Oh, yeah. That guy. Remember him?
Exactly. No, I don't. Penultimate question in Harry Potter. What is the name of the lake that the second task takes place in the Goblet of Fire? This one should be interesting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Malcolm, what do you got? Hey, I know it's probably going to be funny, but hey, Malcolm, what do you got?
I put Black Lake. I'm probably wrong there.
And Max?
Who knows?
God damn it. It actually was Black Lake to tie the game.
Oh.
I don't see color, but yes, that was the name of the lake. Your penultimate question in the round. What is the name of Pepper's eccentric uncle referenced in Infinity War?
Oh, yeah. Who remembered that one?
It's an Easter egg, so it's also known.
Yeah, it's an Easter egg that no one really remembers.
Well, I'll show you an Easter egg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Max.
Chris Day.
Everyone's favorite answer. I already knew that's exactly what you were writing down. And Malcolm for the lead.
Morgan?
That is right, Morgan for the lead. All right, final question. This is going to be interesting. If Max can tie it up, he'll have his advantage. But if not, Malcolm will have the advantage in round 2. What is the name of the class that Hagrid teaches in Prisoner of Azkaban?
Oh, sure.
Don't you know banging tables is illegal? Especially if there's holes in them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm.
Care of magical creatures.
And Maximus.
Animal bonding shit.
The animal bonding shit. It was not close. All right. So Malcolm is actually in the lead after round 1, 7-5. A very impressive 7 out of 10. Granted, the questions weren't the hardest, but they were also, very spread out. So good job, especially under last minute. So with that being said, Malcolm, it is the wheel. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, Max, you're going to go first, and we're going to spin the wheel. We have already been told the categories, so here we go.
Yep.
Billy Wilder.
Yeah, spin again. Spin again.
It's automatically 3 spins. Don't worry.
All right.
Sam
What did it say?
Rockwell.
Okay.
And Sam Rockwell. You want to risk it all or go with Sam Rockwell?
Spin again, please.
All right,
No.
here's your final death spin. Let's go over here with a more powerful spin. And you get Billy Wilder.
Oh, shit.
It was meant to be. You should have stuck with Sam Rockwell.
Absolutely not.
All right, so with that being said, just a fair warning, I'm a big Billy Wilder fan, so these are going to be hard.
Of course they are.
First question, don't forget multiple choice, so take it seriously.
Yeah.
And here's a tidbit. All these questions, I'm assuming you're not going to know most of them, so there's guesses available. So, I mean, you can use common sense to at least throw out a guess for most of these. So there's your thought. Don't overthink it. First question, Billy Wilder. What falls out of Sugar's pocket that Jack Lemmon takes the blame for to avoid her getting kicked off the train in Some Like It Hot?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, a gun, B, cigarettes, C, a flask, or D, a man's phone number? Five.
Question.
What falls out of Sugar, that's Marilyn Monroe's character, what falls out of Sugar's pocket that Jack Lemmon's character picks up and takes the blame for to avoid her getting kicked off the train?
Oh, a gun.
That is incorrect. Malcolm.
A flask.
That was correct. A flask, alcohol. No alcohol out on the train.
Oh, see, I wasn't alive at that time.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen
No
it.
alcohol and no men. So that's why a man's phone number was a good one. Second question. What ailments does Mrs. Dietrich's husband have to make him originally not want to take the train in Double Indemnity? 2 train questions.
Multiple choice, of course.
Is it A, the flu, B, a broken leg, C, recent eye surgery, or D, chickenpox?
I have no clue, so I'll just wing it. I'll go with the flu.
That is incorrect. Malcolm.
Can you repeat the options again?
All right, we have the flu, a broken leg, recent eye surgery, chickenpox.
Oh.
A broken leg.
That is correct. All right, third question. Avanti takes place in what country?
Can you repeat it again?
Avanti takes place in what country?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Mexico, B, Spain, C, Brazil, D, Italy?
Italy.
That is correct for a point. Avanti. See? They're meant to at least be able to throw out a guess if you wanted to. What does Baxter have in his kitchen that he says will be used when he makes spaghetti in the apartment?
Multiple choice.
Gotta love some Billy Wilder.
And I have that movie.
Yeah. Shame on
I've
you.
never seen it.
A, tennis racket, B, pliers, C, chopsticks, or D, a large bowl?
A large bowl.
That is incorrect. Malcolm.
Is it D?
That was also a large bowl that he said. So no, it was tennis racket. It was a tennis racket. So he puts the spaghetti in, the water goes through. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and your final question. What movie stars Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, what was the first movie that starred Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, which ultimately led to their numerous appearances together?
Full choice.
The Odd Couple, Grumpy Old Men, The Fortune Cookie, The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes.
The fortune cookie.
That is correct, my man. Every time I tested this, everyone either said The Odd Couple. No, they always said The Odd Couple. And I'm like, that's not even a Billy Wilder movie, you fucking jerks. All right, so with that being... What were we saying, Malcolm?
I know Grumpy Old Man.
I don't think Grumpy Old Men is Billy Wilder either.
No, it's not, but that should be obvious because that was one of their last movies together.
Yeah.
Because they weren't old men when they first started. All right, Malcolm, you're up 3 spins, and you're currently up 9-7, so could potentially have a knockout here. Misleading movie titles. So that's going to be a question pertaining to a movie title that may or may not actually represent the movie. John Carpenter. And family films. Would you like to take one of those 3 or risk it all and spin one last time?
I'm going to go for family films.
All right, he's going to go family. So let's see if Malcolm has a family or not. And shout out to Mike Hanley who wrote these questions. Originally, he wrote these for mine and Nazario's match, and spoiler alert, it doesn't get used, so we use that here. Once I find these motherfuckers. Boom. All right, remember, don't forget multiple choice. In Daddy Daycare, what superhero does the kid Tony dress up as during the daycare throughout the movie?
Multiple choice.
Batman, Superman, The Flash, Spider-Man.
Superman.
That is incorrect. Max, payback time.
The Flash.
That is correct, and you said that with such a confidence that I'm really ashamed of you. Next question. In what year was the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid released? Ooh, release date question. That's rough.
Multiple choice.
2010, 2008, 2012, 2011.
2010.
That is correct for a point. To go up 3. Your next question. Who directed Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Oh, shit.
Multiple choice.
Chris Columbus, Alan Parker, Peter Hewitt, Joe Johnson.
Chris Columbus.
Max, chance of steal.
Oh, man. Joe Johnson.
That is correct for 1 point.
Wow.
Uh-oh, we got ourselves an interesting one now. Second to last question. Who stars as George Henderson in Harry and the Hendersons?
Multiple choice.
John Lithgow, Bruce Dern, Rick Moranis, Danny DeVito.
John Lithgow?
That is correct. Robert Parker would be proud. Your final question, currently up 3. In 1994's Little Rascals, how do the Rascals eventually win the money to rebuild their clubhouse?
Multiple choice.
Talent show, singing competition, go-kart race, boat race.
Of course it is. It's go-kart racing.
Yeah, there it is. 1 point takes you up to 13 and a lead of 4 going into round 3. This is going to be interesting. And gentlemen, in case you aren't familiar with the brand new round 3, what is going to happen is similar to the Schmoedown, but also with a twist. You're going to get 12 options from 1 through 12, but guess what? There are only 12 questions. There's no variance in difficulty. So the kicker is the questions are going to be revealed to you in the order in which you select them. So the category, they have a specific correlation, so based on how you pick them is based on how you're going to be received them. But there's another kicker. You're only going to be told the categories one at a time. So I'll tell you your first category, and you'll have to decide if you want to make that your 1, 3, or 5. And then if it's not your 1, then you'll go on until you hit your 1, and then we'll go on until you tie it up or take the lead. So with that being said, Malcolm, you're in the lead. Pick 3 numbers, 1 through 12, in any order.
4, 1, and 12.
All right. And Max, other than those 3, please pick 3 numbers.
11. 5 and 3.
Okay. We're going to start off with Max because he's behind, so he's at least going to get his first 2 questions. So let's see what happens. Max.
Yes.
The first number you selected was 11. That corresponds to Tom Cruise. Would you like to bet 1, 3, or 5?
Was it points?
Yeah, 1, 3, or 5.
1.
Okay. So that is going to be your 1-pointer. So now we're going to ask you that right now. What century is the Last Samurai set in? I'll accept the 10th year or the hundreds year.
I have no clue, so I'm just going to say 1600.
Oof. We're looking for either the 19th century or the 1800s.
Yep.
All right.
I had no clue.
So your next category you selected corresponds to David Fincher. Do you want to bet 3 or 5?
3.
All right, he's going in order. So let's see if the lack of strategies comes into play. For 3 points, John Carroll Lynch plays a role in which Fincher movie?
Zodiac.
That is correct for 3 points. But because you missed your 1, you have to hit your 5-pointer to avoid a TKO. And
Sure.
based on the order you went, you chose category 3, and that leaves you with comedy. Comedy.
Okay.
For 5 points in the lead and to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
In The Jerk, where is Steve Martin working at when the cans get shot at?
Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay. Well,
We're looking for a general answer.
a gas station.
That is correct for 5 points. I was really nervous you were going to say something like specific. I'm like, we wouldn't ask for nothing like that. Gas station is correct. So now we're going to go to Malcolm, and now he gets to do his exact round in order. So Malcolm, you are currently down 4. This is interesting. Your first category you selected was 4, and that corresponds to drama. 1, 3, or 5.
1.
All right, so we're going to start off with 1 then. In Room, who plays Brie Larson's dad?
Oh.
I don't know, so I was just going to say John Lithgow.
Looking for William H. Macy in exactly 1 scene. 1 scene. All right. Speaking of 1, that was the next category you selected. Foreign films, 3 or 5?
3.
All right, so we're going in order today. Das Boot is a film made from what country?
Germany.
That is correct for 3 points. Hey man, you don't say it like you're offended. You chose 3 points. You could have made that your game winner, punk. But with that being said, now you have to hit a game winner because you are down 1. And based on your strategy, you chose category 12, and that leads to action films. Malcolm, are you ready?
Yeah.
What is the full name of Clint Eastwood's character in The Deadpool?
Harry Callahan?
All right, we have an answer. Moving on to the next round in this side of the losers bracket. It was, in fact, Harry Callahan. The Deadpool was a part of the Dirty Harry franchise, which was why that was an interesting question, because if you didn't know that, then you would have overthunk it, and congratulations to Malcolm. He came in out of nowhere and decided that, hey, I'm a better New Zealand than Jacob is Australian, because he ditched us and went to America. So Malcolm's the man, and he stuck it out. So Malcolm, this is your first time ever playing Confidential Cinema Trivia. How do you feel about this, and how do you feel about the formats, and how do you feel about your opponent?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fun. I mean, I prefer this round 3 than the original one, that's for sure. But
Thank you.
but I mean, it was fun. It's like, and I mean, it all depends on what comes up on the wheel in that second round, which it can easily trip you up. So
there we go. And Max, you unfortunately lost to Andrew in round 1, and now you are out of the tournament because of Malcolm, who came out of nowhere. Do you feel better knowing you only lost 1 point to Malcolm than potentially being knocked out by Jacob?
Yeah, well, I was scared when you told me that Jacob was my competitor. I was like, oh man, I should just drop out right now. But then he dropped out. He chickened out. So whatever. But it was fun.
There we go. All right, so we'll see if we see more of Max in the future, but we know for sure we're going to see more of Malcolm because he's going to advance and he's going to play Cody Newberry. And Malcolm versus Cody Newberry in round 2 of the losers bracket. So that's going to be interesting. So as always, guys, give us a like on the video if you made it this far, because obviously you probably liked it. Comment below if any of these questions are too hard, too easy. They're round 1s. They weren't as hard as you would think, but we had a lot of fun regardless. So with that being said, I'm Henry Confidential. Thank you, Max and Malcolm. Take it easy because we are Confidential Cinema and we're out.
All right.